welcome back again to a little Austin weekend sports, talking college football. We now?
Week 12 is finished.
Man, we just finished week 12.
We're down to the very nitty gritty.
We're down to the last 2 weeks. 2 weeks left in the regular season of football. Let's talk about what happened there on week 12.
Oregon beat the snot out of Minnesota 42-13.
Yeah, that was a little bit higher than what I thought it would be. I knew Oregon was going to beat them, but they handled them pretty well.
Turns out when the weather isn't pure dog crap, then maybe your offense can do something.
As long as it ain't raining and cold, then your offense is better, yeah. But now Oregon's looking pretty good, and this is the time of year that you want to start gelling together, so they look pretty good there.
We've already covered Tennessee and New Mexico State in a previous video.
Yeah, they won that one by 33, so it's on to Florida.
A Nicholas USCLA getting absolutely bushwhacked by Ohio State, 48-10.
Ooh, yep. They're not going to make a bowl this year, are they?
Well, is that self-explanatory? Do you know who's also not going to make a bowl? Wisconsin. They just got plastered by Indiana, 31-7.
31-7. And what do? You give the coach another year, because he's going to pull it together.
Yeah, let me guess. A team with a 3-7 record at this point.
Hey, at least they'll have plenty of time to rest in the offseason. They're not playing any bowl games, so they can have time to rest and get healthy.
This is a program that expects better. Why don't you award mediocrity?
I know Wisconsin's always been a powerhouse in the Big Ten, and now they're
an afterthought.
Indiana has taken their place, and they've taken Indiana's. And Indiana just drubbed them 31-7.
Now here's a memorable game. Texas A&M's massive rally win over South Carolina.
Yeah, 30, what's halftime? 30-3 at halftime. So you're down 27 points at halftime.
And you
You got outscored by 27 in the first half, so you outscored them by 28 in the second half.
And then you
win by 1.
That was a massive choke job by South Carolina.
Choke job. Yeah, massive. And did you hear what Beamer said in the interview this week?
What did he say?
He said, I don't know, but at this time next year, we're going to be watching the playoff show, seeing where we're ranked in it. He's claiming next year that they're going to be a playoff team.
Dude, let me just look at this.
What are they?
They're 3-7.
So they're 3-7. Next year they're going to be 8-2 or 9-1 at this time.
All right, Texas A&M is in legitimate playoff conversations.
They are in legitimate. They were a little suspect there. I don't know if they overlooked South Carolina and then actually went in and saw in the mirror that they were Texas A&M at halftime and thought, what are we doing? And come out in the second half and laid a goose egg on them. Scored them 28-0. But Texas A&M did enough to get by.
It shows a lot about your team when you rally from that kind of deficit.
You're gonna have at least one of those games every year, Tennessee, Arkansas. So you have to be able to get by that game. Who else we got?
A very big surprise, Oklahoma's defense stuffed Alabama in the last drive and won. A huge game.
That was a shocker to me. I thought Alabama would win by 10.
Oklahoma getting 2 huge wins on the road.
Mateer,
even though he's not fully healthy, he's still
getting better. He
still has his wrist issue.
Yeah. He's getting better, and that puts Oklahoma in the playoff mix now too. So you're going to have Alabama and Oklahoma looking to get into the playoffs now. And Alabama's got to bounce back now.
Yep. Georgia hosting Texas, and Georgia's had their way against Texas lately.
35-10. That was pretty ugly. I thought Texas might give them a better game than that, but we knew Georgia was going to win.
In the fourth quarter is a beast. Georgia in the fourth quarter.
How many times has Georgia lost at home since Kirby got there?
I could count on one hand.
Yes.
I mean, he's made that place hard and just impossible to win at, unless you're Alabama.
Yeah, that's it.
But that's just a testament to Kirby Smart and his coaching ability to get his guys ready to play in any fourth quarter, especially.
Georgia might be the best team in the country right now, to be honest. I'm not sure about the Big Ten teams because their schedule's always so wishy-washy. You just don't know. But Georgia's bouncing some pretty hard teams right now, so we'll see.
Texas Tech really whipped it on UCF 48-9.
That's a little bit of a shocker too. They just get...
The Red Raiders just keep rolling, even with the backup now.
That's a team that I'm sort of worried about because you don't know what you're going to get there. Are they really that good? Or are they, I don't know. We'll have to wait until the playoff time to really see how good of a team they are.
Well, they could get a home playoff game pretty soon if they keep winning.
Yeah.
But here's another team that could get a home playoff game. Ole Miss squeaking by Florida 34-24.
34-24. As I said, Florida played tough. They kept it really, really close until the end there. Ole Miss sort of pulled away in the fourth quarter. So give it to Florida for not giving up, even though they're interim coaching it. And there's some of it might have been there's rumors swirling all around Lane Kiffin that he's looking at the LSU job pretty heavy right now. And we called it 3 weeks ago. If anybody gets Lane to leave,
it's probably LSU.
It's probably LSU because that's such a big draw down there. So rumors are that the upper management at Ole Miss gave him until the Egg Bowl to make up his mind. They've got a bye this week, so we'll sort of see how that plays out. If it was me, if I was Lane, I'd stay at Ole Miss. You got a chance to be Nick Saban for Ole Miss. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But his buddy Orgeron went to LSU and won a national championship.
And Brian Kelly did not.
So it's awful tempting to go down there and make that your home. So we'll see.
And Notre Dame beating the powerhouse that is Pitt.
They put Pitt up to number 22 just long enough to where Notre Dame could have a ranked win. And now they lost by 20, and now they'll drop them back out of the top 25. So, yay. Good job, man.
BYU beats TCU 44-13.
BYU's doing what they need to be. Again, I'm not expecting too much out of BYU. They played a really good team last week and got their butt kicked. So
speaking of getting their butt kicked, Utah number 13 just whipped Baylor 55-28.
Yeah, Baylor's definitely on a downstroke this year, aren't they? When you lose by 20, that's pretty bad. Yeah. Baylor used to be such a good team. It's hard to picture them the way they are, but they're not good right now.
Good grief. All right, let's move on before I get a headache. Miami, number 15, over NC State 41-7. Now, this is what I wanted earlier in the year.
Yeah, hammer somebody. Don't beat them don't beat up by 6 and then pull off the dogs.
Yeah, conservative Cristobal. Leave it at home.
Leave
that conservative Cristobal at home.
Yeah,
put that file back in the cabinet.
Score to make them stop you. But yeah, Miami's definitely got the talent. They're just a little inconsistent. So
before we move on to week 13, we must discuss the revival of a meme that has been legendary on our channel.
Guess who's back?
Big Game James.
Hokey style.
James Franklin is now the head coach of Virginia
Tech Hokies.
So the meme is back.
The meme is back. Big Game James is back coaching football next year. They signed him. They restructured his exit deal with Penn State.
So he can have that contract with Vatek.
So he is a Vatek. Now James Franklin is a good coach. I'm expecting Vatek, especially the ACC is a down conference right now. Their highest ranked team is what, Miami at 15?
Now, do you think it'll take Big Game James to get a couple of years at Virginia
It'll
Tech?
probably take him a year or two, unless he gets some really good transfers in, But I think within 2 or 3 years, he'll have Virginia Tech back up at the top of the ACC again.
Which means, starting next year, the meme is going to come back.
Next year, he won't be playing any top 10 teams because there's not any top 10 teams in the ACC.
Unless they rank Clemson back up.
So he could go in there and win because there's no top 10 teams in it. but we'll see. It's fun to see. All right, what games we got coming up this week? We got Tennessee, Florida.
We discussed that earlier in the video.
All right, what do we got coming up?
Rutgers getting fed to the Wolves against number 1 Ohio State.
They'll beat the crap out of them.
Ohio State.
They'll score how many ever points they want. What, the line's 30 or something?
31.5.
That's probably about right.
Texas A&M, after that huge comeback win, gets a gimme against Samford.
I think that is they're going to kill them too, ain't they?
There's no line.
That's what
this
I
is
say. Let's just play for fun. Yeah, and honestly, they'll probably get some backups in, so it'll probably end up being a 25, 30-point game.
Missouri at Oklahoma. Do you think Oklahoma's going to keep up the momentum of that Alabama win?
They seem to have pulled it together. They do. I think they win, and they probably win pretty handily because again, Drinkowitz has been rumored to leave 2 or 3 and go 2 or 3 different areas right now. So I'm not sure what kind of stability Missouri's got right now.
Speaking of Virginia Tech, Miami against a much more hopeful Virginia Tech team now.
Mm-hmm. They're still going to lose by 20 this week. but
they got a little more hope now for the future.
They got Big Game James coming in, baby. So we'll see. Yeah, but Miami should win that pretty easily.
Thank you, Virginia Tech, for bringing back the best meme in all of college football.
Yes.
Charlotte going to Georgia. This is going to be a spanking.
Yeah, that'll be a 40-point game.
43.5.
43.5. That's probably about what it's going to be, yeah.
Alabama gets a rebound game. This is as good as a rebound. Eastern Illinois at home.
Well, yeah, there's not even a line on it because it's going to be uncontrollable. Yeah.
Uncontrollable there. CBS game of the week. Number 8 Oregon against number 17 USC.
This will be a really good game. USC's playing some good ball right now.
And they need this win to keep up in the college football playoff race. Mm-hmm. And Oregon needs this as well.
I think Oregon wins though. What's the line on it? It should be around 10.
The Ducks at 10.5.
I think that's just about right. I think it's going to be a 10-point game. I would probably take the Ducks and the points because they're at home, and if it falls to either side of 10, it should fall to the 13-point side. So I would probably take Oregon.
Notre Dame gets a home game against a very different Syracuse team than we played last year. It feels
like last year, yeah. Notre Dame, yeah, they're another tough, hard-fought game. Now they'll win by 20.
And Texas against a rival Arkansas at home after
Arkansas is coachless again. Texas at home, coming off of a loss, should win this.
I'd argue they still have their head coach right now. Bobby Petrino, possibly.
Oh, Bobby Petrino did stay. He was probably, he might be their head coach. Texas should win the bounce back game at home. If they don't,
there's some surprise.
There's going to be some talk, some chitter chatter in the background.
Number 14 Vanderbilt hosting Kentucky. Now, in most other years, I would say Kentucky would win this game, but Vanderbilt is a bit different this year.
Yeah, and Vanderbilt's they had a loss and then had a bye. So I'm probably going to take Vandy here.
Yeah, even though Kentucky is playing for a bowl game.
Kentucky is definitely playing for a bowl game. I think they got a better chance to beat Louisville than they do Vandy.
Yes, because Louisville I don't want to talk about that stinker against Clemson.
No, their offense has fallen off the face of the planet.
Their special teams.
Their special teams is terrible too. So,
but give me Vanderbilt.
Yeah, Vandy should win by probably 10 points or more.
Kansas State against Utah. Utah is 8-2, looking to play their way as a sneaker into the college football playoff.
I think Utah wins this game, so it should be a pretty good game.
And then just against 5-5 Kansas State. Yeah,
it's Kansas State. Yeah, they're not very good this year.
BYU against Cincinnati. Who do you pick?
They're at Cincinnati. I would probably.
You want to take the Cougars?
I don't know. It's good. This was a toss-up. I think it's probably a 3-point game, whichever way that it goes.
Yeah, BYU by 2.5 points.
Yeah. I'm going to take Cincinnati as an upset. How about that?
You want to take Cincinnati?
Bearcats with an upset there.
And that is it for the week.
All right, that's it for the week. We hope you had a little fun with us.
Eventful week.
Yes, again, we're down to just two games left. The coaching carousel is starting to spin, so we need to.
And one job has been filled.
One job. James Franklin has went to Vautech. Does Lane Kiffin
move around?
Stay at Ole Miss? Does John Gruden come out of retirement?
You
to coach college.
He might be fighting Roger Goodell in the NFL.
Also, I don't know. There's a lot of interesting things that's going on right now. So we just hope you had a little fun with us. Hit a like, do a little comment down there, share us with your friends. Otherwise, we'll see you
next week.